Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. I&R spoilers, Harrison's trauma crisis, turns against Kyle and Summer. The Young and the Restless I&R spoilers reveal that Harrison Abbott, Redding Munsell, was rescued from Jordan, Colleen Zank, by Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer. However, Jordan's words could still be echoing in the little boy's mind. Harrison is already having nightmares. Is it possible that somehow Harrison could start to turn against his own parents, the very people who saved him in the first place? Keep reading and let's dive into this complicated and heartbreaking storyline. I&R spoilers reveal that Harrison and Claire were both kidnapped by Jordan. Claire was stuffed into a storage unit and left there for days with a dead body pinning her down. Now, for fans that might not realize, dead weight is extremely heavy. Much heavier than one would think. So if Claire had her full strength, sure, she would have pushed the dead body off of her. However, since she was chloroformed, exhausted from the party, and probably hasn't eaten or drinking anything, that makes her instantly weaker than normal. Considering those circumstances, Claire truly might not have had the strength or energy or even willpower to push the body off of her. Remember, dead bodies bloat and release deadly gases and all kinds of things. So there is more than one reason why Claire might not have been able to deal with it. Trauma, horror, and shock alone would probably paralyze me in that situation, so give the girl a break. I&R spoilers, Harrison Abbott's trauma. Now that we've discussed Claire, let's move on to Harrison's kidnapping. Now, Jordan told Harrison despicable lies about his parents not wanting him anymore. Even though Harrison told Jordan she was lying and his own father rescued him, a child's mind is both resilient as well as fragile. So there might be a part of Harrison that can't stop thinking about Jordan's lies. For a little boy, he might wonder if some part of what Jordan said was true. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Summer is playing a blame game right now. Summer first blamed Claire, then realized she was a victim when Harrison said she was hurt. Now Summer is blaming Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. It's understandable that Summer wants someone to blame. After all, her little boy has been traumatized and is still hurting. At the same time, the only person to blame for this is Jordan. Instead of focusing on blame, Summer should be reaching out to trauma specialists to help Harrison recover. If Harrison starts to wonder if Jordan's claims were true, he might not be able to express it clearly. Kids often have trouble with this simply because the subject matter is too complicated and confusing for kids to process. Harrison could start acting out though. If that happens, Harrison might not want to talk to a counselor or therapist. However, could Harrison be willing to talk to someone who went through it too, such as Claire? If this happens, Claire and Harrison could get even closer. However, we can't imagine Summer being on board with this. Even though Claire was a victim too, Summer still doesn't trust her, so that could bring up some more co-parenting issues for Sayali. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. In the heart of Genoa City, where every corner whispers secrets and every alleyway echoes with the drama of its inhabitants, a storm brews. The tranquil facade of the Newman and Abbott families begins to crumble as Harrison's trauma crisis sends shockwaves through the town, threatening to unravel relationships and alliances that were once thought unbreakable. It all starts innocently enough, with the pitter-patter of tiny feet echoing through the hallowed halls of the Newman mansion. Harrison, the precious child caught in the crossfire of past sins and hidden truths, has been blissfully unaware of the storm clouds gathering overhead. His laughter, like a melody of innocence, has brought a sense of joy to those around him, a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in darkness. But beneath the surface lies a tangled web of deceit and betrayal. Kyle and Summer, once the golden couple of Genoa City, find themselves on shaky ground as Harrison's trauma brings buried secrets to light. Kyle, haunted by his past mistakes and desperate to protect his family, finds himself at odds with Summer, whose relentless pursuit of the truth threatens to tear them apart. Meanwhile, the abbots reel from the revelation that Harrison may be the key to unlocking long-buried secrets about their family's past. Jack, ever the patriarch struggling to hold his family together, grapples with the weight of the truth as it threatens to consume them all, and Sally, determined to prove herself worthy of the abbot name, finds herself drawn into the fray as she uncovers shocking revelations that could change everything. As the storm gathers strength, alliances are tested and loyalties are questioned. Victoria, the fierce matriarch of the Newman clan, finds herself caught in the crossfire as she struggles to protect her family at any cost. Adam, the prodigal son with a dark past and a troubled soul, must confront his demons as he fights to save the ones he loves. And amidst it all, Harrison stands as a symbol of hope in a world consumed by darkness. His innocence, like a beacon of light in the midst of the storm, reminds us all of the power of love and forgiveness in the face of adversity. But as the storm clouds continue to gather, threatening to engulf them all, one thing becomes clear: in the world of Genoa City, nothing is ever as it seems. And as Harrison's trauma crisis threatens to tear apart the fabric of their lives, the residents of this small town must band together to weather the storm or risk being swept away by the tide of secrets and lies. In the end, it will take courage, strength, and above all, love, to navigate the treacherous waters of Harrison's trauma crisis. But if they can find it within themselves to forgive and to heal, perhaps they can emerge from the storm stronger and more united than ever before. For in the end, it is not the darkness that defines us, but the light that we carry within our hearts. In the dramatic world of Genoa City, where twists and turns are as common as daylight, the latest buzz surrounds a seismic shift in the lives of Kyle Abbott and Summer Newman. It's not just their relationship facing turbulence, it's the unforeseen arrival of Harrison Locke, a little boy who carries with him a storm of secrets and trauma that threatens to upend everything they thought they knew. The scene opens with a picturesque morning at the Abbott mansion. The sun filters through the windows, casting a warm glow on the elegant furnishings. Kyle and Summer are in the midst of planning their future, basking in the glow of their recent engagement. But their blissful bubble is about to burst. Enter Harrison, a sweet-faced child whose arrival is shrouded in mystery. He's introduced as the son of Ashlyn Locke, a formidable presence in Genoa City known for his ruthless business tactics and enigmatic persona. The revelation of Harrison's paternity sends shockwaves through the community, igniting speculation and suspicion. At first, Kyle and Summer welcome Harrison with open arms, eager to embrace their newfound roles as caregivers. But as days turn into weeks, cracks begin to appear in their idyllic facade. Harrison exhibits troubling behavior, displaying signs of trauma that suggest a troubled past. Kyle, ever the protective father figure, is determined to uncover the truth behind Harrison's anguish. His investigation leads him down a dark and twisted path, where he uncovers a web of lies and deceit that threatens to unravel everything he holds dear. Summer, torn between her loyalty to Kyle and her growing affection for Harrison, finds herself caught in the crossfire. Meanwhile, Ashlyn watches from the sidelines, his steely gaze betraying no hint of emotion. He's playing a dangerous game, using Harrison as a pawn in his bid for power and control. But beneath his cool exterior lies a man haunted by his own demons, tormented by the sins of his past. As tensions reach a boiling point, Harrison's behavior takes a dangerous turn. He lashes out at Kyle and Summer, accusing them of betrayal and abandonment. His words cut deep, reopening old wounds and forcing Kyle and Summer to confront their own demons. But just as all seems lost, a glimmer of hope emerges. Through their shared trauma, Kyle and Summer find strength in each other, forging a bond that is stronger than any obstacle they may face. Together, they vow to protect Harrison at all costs, even if it means facing the wrath of Ashlyn Locke. In the thrilling season finale, secrets are revealed, alliances are tested, and loyalties are questioned. As the dust settles, Kyle, Summer, and Harrison stand united against their common enemy, ready to face whatever challenges the future may hold. And our fans are left on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this gripping saga. Will Kyle and Summer's love conquer all? Or will Harrison's trauma prove too much to bear, tearing them apart forever? Only time will tell in the tumultuous world of Genoa City.